Hey everyone, welcome to Parallax. Do you believe in God? Well, I am someone who has always believed in God, and one day this thought came to me. Could it be that the Hindu gods were actually from a different planet? Now, when I say aliens, I do not mean those weird two-fingered creatures that we see in the movies. No, what I mean is actually a species which has access to many more dimensions than we do. Having access to these dimensions, they have the power to create multiple universes and other primitive species like ourselves, just like video games. How the characters don't know about the outside world? Similarly, is it possible that we are also trapped in our universe and have no access or no knowledge about the outside world? Why do I say that our gods could have been aliens? First of all, the technology. The technology that they possessed was unreal. Ramayana and Mahabharata talks about weapons like Shabdbedi Baan, which could hit its target just by thinking about it, much like a modern-day laser-guided missile. Now, Pushpak Vimana of Ravana was an extremely advanced aircraft which could adjust its size according to the number of people on it. It could also move at the speed of thought. This is the kind of technology we won't be able to touch even for hundreds of years to come. Teleportation. Now, Narad Muni could teleport interdimensionally just by thinking about it. Can you believe that? Teleportation is a kind of technology we still do not have, and I don't think we will be having that technology for thousands of years to come. So how did humans have access to this kind of technology thousands of years ago? Now Lord Shiva has been called the Yaksha Swarupa, or someone who is not human. He's omnipotent. He's also considered the destroyer and the creator. And there are a lot of interesting things about him. First of all, the Kailasha temple in Maharashtra is a massive shrine of Lord Shiva, and there are a lot of things about it which raise eyebrows and make us think, how could have humans built it? The entire shrine was chiseled from the top and not from the bottom like most of the other caves, and it is made of one single piece of rock. To build it, about 4,000 tons of rock had to be chiseled out and removed. What is interesting, according to archaeologists about it, is that it was built in only 18 years. Even if all the workers worked 12 hours a day for 18 years straight with no breaks, they would have to remove 10 tons of rock and transport it every hour, which is impossible even with today's technology. So how was this made possible 8,000 years ago? Also, they had to dump all that rock somewhere. But those rocks are not to be found nowhere near and have not been used to build any other building or any other temple. So where did all that rock go? Hindu Vedas mention an extremely powerful weapon called the Brahmastra, which was used to build such temples. The weapon had the power to evaporate rock instantly. So could it be that the Brahmastra was used to build the Kailash temple? Another example of extremely advanced science of our ancestor is the Shivling. Shivling is made of two words, Shiv meaning Lord Shiva and Linga meaning symbol. Modern Hindu scholars have theorized that Shivling actually represents atomic energy. And as we know, atomic energy can be used for real good or it can cause destruction, much like Lord Shiva himself. The shape of a linga also resembles the shape of a modern-day nuclear reactor. We pour water or milk over the Shivlinga, and similarly, water is poured on the nuclear reactor. So is it possible that Shivling may actually represent some kind of ancient nuclear reactor? If so, how could the people at the time have access to this kind of technology? Our Vedas talk about many different lokas like Shivlok, Brahmlok, etc. From where all these gods came from. Could it be that these lokas are completely different universes or planets? Hinduism also happens to be the only religion that talks about the multiverse. A multiverse is a collection of infinite number of universes. Bhagavad Gita talks about an instance when Lord Brahma wanted to test Lord Krishna but failed. In reply, Lord Krishna called thousands of Brahmas from different universes and told Lord Brahma that you only have the knowledge of this universe. But there are millions of other universes out there, and I take birth in all these universes at specific times. Astronomers around the globe are now starting to believe in the existence of the multiverse and the concept of parallel universe, something our ancestors talked about many thousands of years ago. There are other several accounts that suggest the extraterrestrial origin of our gods, but I cannot talk about all of them in one single video. Could it be that our gods were an entirely different, highly advanced species, or is it just our fantasy? Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.